Life insurance is supposed to be about protecting your family. So why does it sometimes feel like the agent across the table is protecting something else entirely? Today, we're pulling back the curtain on one of the most quietly lucrative sales industries in America. And what we find is going to make you rethink that last meeting you had with a financial advisor. Here's the uncomfortable truth. The person selling you a whole life policy might be earning a commission of 70 to 120% of your first year's premium, and you had absolutely no idea. That's not a typo. If your annual premium is $5,000, your agent could pocket anywhere from $3,500 to $6,000 before you've even received your policy documents. The system wasn't designed to be predatory, but it was absolutely designed to incentivize selling. And those two things have a funny way of colliding. Think of it like a restaurant where the waiter gets a 20% tip on lobster, but only 2% on the house salad. Guess which one they're recommending tonight? Term life insurance, which is statistically the most appropriate product for the vast majority of working families, pays agents a fraction of what whole life or universal life products do. So when your agent leans forward and says, term is really just throwing money away, understand that sentence is doing a lot of financial heavy lifting for their mortgage. The industry even has internal reward trips, yes, actual vacations called incentive conferences that agents qualify for by hitting sales thresholds on specific high commission products. Imagine your doctor getting a free trip to Cancun every time they prescribed a particular brand name drug over the generic, and you'll start to understand why the regulatory community has had some thoughts about all of this. Now, to be fair, not every agent is a villain twirling their mustache over a whole life illustration. Some genuinely believe in the products they sell. But belief and financial incentive are a dangerous cocktail because confirmation bias will always find a way to make the 6% commission product look like the right answer. The question you need to ask isn't whether your agent is a good person. It's whether the structure they operate within lets them give you purely objective advice. Historically, these product-pushing cycles show up every generation, dressed in new vocabulary, but running the same playbook. And the 1980s saw indexed annuities, the 2000s brought variable universal life, and today it's indexed universal life, promising equity-linked growth with downside protection. The pattern is consistent. Complex products with high commissions emerge during periods of either market euphoria or market fear, because both emotions make people buy things they don't fully understand. One of the biggest misconceptions is that fiduciary advisors and insurance agents are the same thing. They are emphatically not. A fiduciary is legally required to act in your best interest, while a licensed insurance agent operates under a suitability standard, which basically means the product just has to be arguably appropriate, not necessarily optimal for you. Another myth worth busting is that cash value life insurance is always a bad product. Context matters enormously here. High net worth individuals using permanent life insurance for estate planning or business succession have legitimate reasons to own it, but a 32-year-old with 2 kids and a mortgage almost certainly needs a 20-year term policy and a Roth IRA, not a whole life policy with a surrender period longer than some marriages. So what do you actually do with this information? First, always ask your agent point blank, what is your commission on this product, and do you receive any additional incentives for selling it? And watch how long it takes them to answer. Second, run the numbers yourself by getting a term quote online through a comparison site and comparing the premium to whatever whole life figure is being proposed. Then ask what you'd have if you invested the difference over 30 years. The disciplined move here isn't paranoia, it's process. Go in with a pre-decided framework. Know your coverage need based on income replacement, know your timeline, and know that the simplest product that meets those criteria is almost always the right one. Emotion and urgency are the enemy of good insurance decisions, and agents are professionally trained to leverage both. Here's the philosophical anchor you need to carry into any financial product conversation. Complexity is almost never in your favor as the buyer. When something takes 45 minutes to explain with laminated charts, that's not sophistication, that's a moat dug between you and your ability to evaluate whether you're getting a fair deal. The beautiful irony is that the most boring insurance decision, plain vanilla 20-year term, bought online in 12 minutes, is almost certainly the most protective one for your family, and the least profitable one for the industry. Discipline, simplicity, and appropriate sizing of your coverage will do more for your long-term financial health than any product with a glossy brochure and a name that includes the word indexed. You don't need to feel angry about how this system works, you just need to understand it well enough to navigate it clearly and calmly. Rational preparation beats righteous outrage every single time. And the person who walks into that insurance meeting with knowledge is fundamentally a different negotiator than the person who walks in with just anxiety. And whether you're protecting your family through insurance, building wealth through real estate, or tackling your next renovation project, we're here to help you take that next step. Check out our links in the description below for real estate investing resources, home contracting connections, and trusted lenders ready to work with you.